Ancient Isles again. But this time, the Orc King of Europe is fighting against the returner from Denmark. And the game is starting already. So for everyone who has tuned in for today's Warcraft coverage, could you sum up the significance of this game?
Yeah, wait a second, I have to update all the stuff here.
Alright, so I'm gonna talk a little bit in the early game, and then you're gonna learn why this is a big game. And right here it is. I remember that we played, but not every step we did. So you guys can tell there's a bit of backstory here.
Exactly. After the ESL really stopped supporting Warcraft in 2010, you know, the WC3L was not played anymore. No major tournaments like the the Intel Extreme Masters, the prize money for the ESL Pro Series lowered and lowered. And then there was the ESL Major Series, mostly known for, I think, CSS and Dota and some other games. They started a Warcraft League with a group stage, and Grubby won in the end. But these two players in 2010, they met in the round of 16. So this is, after 5 years, the rematch for Rosenkill. He comes back, and he might be the one who destroys Cash's dream of going to China once again. He attended the WEC in 2014, a tournament that is dead, unfortunately. But he didn't do that well there. He lost against Fly in the winner bracket quarterfinal, then lost against Nika 2-0 in the loser bracket quarterfinal. But he is the outstanding Orc in Europe. He's the only Orc that has ever won a Jera Cup, and that for four times. He has an 82% win rate against Undead, and yeah, the numbers, Remo, the numbers don't lie. They spell disaster for Rosenkill. But what is Danish Dynamite be able to pull off here?
I don't know. The first thing when I look into his base, I'm getting kind of scared. Because it's not closed. Rosenkill, how can you make such a big mistake against Orc? By the way, he also didn't close his base in the early game we saw against Farseer. But of course, against Farseer, it doesn't really matter. Against Blade Master, it most certainly does matter. Did Cash scout it though? I'm not sure. Beyond vision is small, and usually you just automatically assume the base is always closed. But Rosenkill could already get punished extremely hard for this.
Claws of attack +6 for the Blade Master right away. And if you would have asked me like 4 months ago, then I would say Cash has the best Blade Master control in the world. Now it's not that great anymore, but definitely in the top 4 of the world, next to the likes of Focus, Fly, and whatnot. So he has to be very, very careful with his Fiend, with his DK, and especially with the Acolytes. He needs incredible micro. But here it is, the Undead tech, pretty fast.
Wow, that's 20 supply tech.
Yeah, that is really fast.
Way faster than normal. That means he's only gonna have 2 Fiends for a very long time. But there's only 1 Grunt, so fortunately for him, not able to punish. Nicely, by the way, getting the last hit with a coil. Would have been level 2 for the Blade, but he gets the Circlet. No, he doesn't. He bought the Circlet.
He bought the Circlet, the Ring of Protection for the DK.
Nice.
And
he
that
denied the skeleton.
Yeah, he's kind of on point. Maybe he is the account Dryad. You know,
isn't that a Night Elf?
No,
No, right, it's not, because that's why it's so
and
confusing.
He had really good stats, but no one knew who he is.
Huh. I don't know. Alright, Cash getting the boots, very, very obvious. This is what we're expecting. He's going to get level 2 right here. Going to get close to level 3. And so far the Undead isn't being punished for his only 2 Fiends, but he's only taking very, very tiny creep camps, so there's not too much possibility to punish.
So
of course, yeah, excuse me, go ahead.
Is Rosenkill the last remaining old school player here who came back for this tournament?
I think so, should I check for a second and you continue with the game?
I got it open, but I think he is. But here comes the Blade Master. I talked about the control, level 2 and a third already. And the Fiend has to be so careful, but there's plenty of coils left. So, oh, nice block by the Grunt, but the coil saves it again. Very nice micro by both players here, actually.
Undead tech is faster than the Orc, by the way. This is so strange. I think he kind of mismacroed the Undead did, and then he was like, crap, I have 300 gold, alright, let's tech. Who's gonna get the last hit? It's not gonna be the Orc, but he gets the item, and it's a nice one, it's the replenishment potion.
Yeah, he can go for the harass, then pop the potion and go into Windwalk, heal up and harass again. So don't leave any time for the Undead to recover, which is so hard on tier 1. But he's already very, very close to tier 2, and then we'll see the second tier, which makes life a little easier with Frost Armor and of course regeneration and mana regen. So maybe he can steal something now. There is mana for a coil, but no. Cash interrupts the creeping here, or cancels the creeping. He's tier 2 now too. Shadow Hunter for him, Lich obviously for Rosenkill, and he goes for tier 3 right away.
Wow, incredibly fast tech for Rosenkill. This definitely points towards a triple hero all-in. Oh, who's gonna get the Overseer? There is one coil available. Rosenkill is playing this pretty damn well.
Yeah.
By the way, that one other Overseer that was gotten by Rosenkill just a minute ago from the Merc camp is making a big difference. Not microing the grunts right now. Cash is making one of few mistakes. Nice surround there with the skeletons, but he does get 2 fiends in return. Is that a good trade?
Yeah, but he gets the second grunt as well. The Overseer is still alive. He will get 2 grunts here and the Overseer. In the meantime, the Blade Master did not attack the Acolytes, only the fiends.
Yeah, the base has finally been walled off. Oh, now he can get an Acolyte. He can get the Acolyte because he's going out to build something. Oh, crap. And this is the beginning of the tech. Where's the DK? Nowhere near. The Frost Armor is too late. That's a big loss.
Aye. This is like, I don't know, 100, 200 gold? Maybe even more.
Way more.
We'll see. Tech is halfway through. And he delayed the Slaughterhouse with that as well. Blade Master low on mana. There's no Windwalk for now. But of course he gets the info.
And he can cancel the Slaughterhouse. This is so good. Cash has identified that this is a timing push, and delaying it by any bit he can is very good.
Yeah, Cash on his way to tier 3 as well for the Lightning Orb. For maybe an expansion of his own. Book of the Dead. Very nice.
Oh my god. Base? Yes, it is closed off. Never mind. Okay.
Book of the Dead, very nice, because Cash is not going for walkers at all. He has no Spirit Link, no Dispel, no nothing. Here comes the Blade Master again, but he sees, okay, the big creep is gone, the item is gone, the big experience is gone. Then let's go to the base again, and let's play the old Delay the Slaughterhouse game a bit more. So
he's also out of mana.
Ah, yeah.
So going for the last hit and getting surrounded is one easy way. Oh my god, he's not going to lose another Acolyte. Oh my, no. Crit kills him. Ah, that kills him also. And the Ziggurat also has to be cancelled, but the Blade Master might die. But Rosenkill doesn't realize he could have surrounded and killed the Blade Master. I don't know, mana regen might have been enough to get out. But he's not trying to go for it anyways.
Sacrificial Skull for the Undead. Just for creeping, most likely. Get the HP back up. Level 2 for the Shadow Hunter right away. He has Sentry Wards. Burrows being researched. And let's compare the gold mines. 7,900 for Rosenkill. 7,500 for Cash. So it's 400 gold at the moment. But there's no statue at all. What is Rosenkill doing? Oh my god! DK is in problems, in deep problems. Summons the Book of the Dead right away. And that's the sign for Cash. Okay, get the F out of here.
Yeah, that book is really, really dangerous. And I bet Cash is kind of cursing the gods right now, but because that is probably the worst item the Undead could have gotten. But now going for the DK immediately. Here comes the coil. Here's the heal wave, though. Is there more Ensnare, more focus? Not really. The ghouls are coming. This is the timing push we've all been expecting. Here comes the Hex. Where's the Blade Master, though? Where's the damage? There's the damage. Is it going to be enough for the kill? The Frost Armor saving him. And the DK gets away, and he doesn't even have to leave. Now the Blade Master in big trouble. The coil is coming in. He gets the kill. Are you freaking kidding me? He's doing it against Europe's elite.
Rosenkill, you Undead Master, This was tremendous play. Balls of steel, and now he's going for the Orc Burrows. This is a good position. He has to be so careful with the DK, but it's a level 3 Blade Master. That takes him 110 seconds to get this hero back. Almost 2 minutes. There is still no dispel against all the skeletons. Mass Repair coming in to save that burrow. It's so important. And now the SH is in problems as well. The Lich is so close to get another Nova. The DK is so close to get the second coil. Oh, and now Cash is flaming the item. He is so mad. Of course, he was the big favorite in this one. Can the inactive Rosenkill be the factor here? Nova comes in. Where's the coil? Cooldown is off. There it is. Oh, 15 HP. Saved the second hero. But for how long? But for how long?
I don't think Cash has lost yet. He just needs to hold on until this Blade Master comes out. But that's not so easy. The burrows are pretty much fully loaded and they have the reinforcement upgrade. They have fortified armor right now. SH is coming in again. He's so low, but finally heal selves. Triple heal self can be used right here. He's also going to be able to grab a Fiend Straggler. The Fiend is not being microed. Now it is. Here comes the cancellation on both targets of the healing, but the Blade Master is going to come out in just a second. Level 4 for the DK. Is this going to be Death Pact? I think it is.
Yes it is. So he can get some HP back through ghouls or skeletons or whatever. Ooh, coil again, and there is 70 HP left. He blocks himself with the grunt, but no follow-up.
I think he was baiting that coil. He knew he would survive one.
Blade Master's back. He needs an immediate
Hex.
Nope. He needs an immediate town portal, and Cash gets no Fiend out of this. But what a push by Rosenkill. But I think everything relied on this push. He wanted to break the game with that, kill Cash with it, and he remained alive. There is a level 3 Blade Master plus 13 right now. Shadow Hunter is still not a level 3. He lost the shop, he lost the burrow, he has to rebuild it all. All expansion plans are out the window, and the DK is safe. We finally have a statue. There's a potion.
I think Cash is gonna go for the base trade game. When he sees the undead leaving, he's gonna attack the base, force him back. But there is no speed scroll for him, so that makes things dangerous. And of course the shop is dead. He's trying to buy time right now. Trying to go for the statue. It cannot be coiled. But there's no more mana for Windwalk on the Blade Master. This is kind of dangerous. He's checking the mana of the undead. Sees there's no mana for Nova. So he feels okay attacking the statue.
Destroyer upgrade just started, so he can't rely on morphing the statue and then coiling it. For the Orc, we see the first Kodo Beast, we see the first Headhunter. He gets ready to fight the Destroyers. Of course, he has his Blade Master. With the Orb, he's able to attack the air units. But Rosenkill is coming in again with 1 heal potion and a town portal. Is this enough? Level 4 and not level 3, but 2.5.
And he's going in again. I'm surprised. I think he would want to retreat to his burrows. SH in a bad position to start things off. There's no speed scroll. Ensnare and eating of 1 Fiend with a Kodo would be a big deal. I wonder why he has no speed scroll. I guess he's just so scrapped for money right now. More and more Orc units are coming out though. Berserker upgrade as well. He has only 1 Berserker so far just yet. 38 supply for the Orc, 48 for the Undead. More and more units streaming in from both sides. We still see Cash trying to buy time in this game, man. This game is so tense. Getting 1 Fiend for free, that's a good pickoff.
Cash was the big favorite coming into the WCA Pro Qualifier, but he was beaten by Foggy with with Hippo Riders, if you remember that game. And now he's on the edge of being eliminated once again. Everything is possible here because it is best of 1. We have the upgrade for the Headhunters. We have the upgrade for the statues, so Coil is available if he morphs.
SH totally out of position. There's no mana for Nova though. Lucky for him.
Yeah, Coil is not enough on level 2.
A player's forces are under attack.
Cash did not attend WCA 2014, by the way. Maybe this is just not his tournament.
But now he's committing, now he's going in. The Kodo is the first thing that is being focused. Of course, the damage buff for everything. The Blade Master being attacked, taking so much damage, now using the Invul. The Headhunter is not the most useful right now, honestly. The The eating is being dodged, but the next feed gets coiled and saved, and this is still so much orc undead stuff remaining.
Yeah.
The orc is having a difficult time getting anything here. 33 supply for Tiger. He came back in this game, but it's not enough just yet.
He needs to rely on his Blade Master, on his crazy BM controls, maybe just on crit luck. Maybe critical strikes can save him this one, but there is finally a level 3 Lich now. Coil Nova just got so much stronger. All Rosenkill needs is a pick-off with more mana on his heroes. Still no scroll, no Invo Potion on neither of the heroes. Blade Master trying to get some scouting informations here. He is down 11 food. The Master of European Orc is down 11 supply versus Undead. If you just come back from the scene, yes, this is real. The Orcs are not destroying Undead anymore. They have a chance now.
And still we see Cash playing Ring Around the Rosie. This little bit of forest here in the middle of the map has been circled so many times by now. And Cash, this is so dangerous for him. Finally, he has a speed scroll. He might just have to use it right now because he's losing a Kodo Beast or a Raider. Hopefully for him, not both. Coil, and the Kodo dies.
A lot of offensive spells here by Rosenkill. That's something you rarely see from the today's undeads. They use the coils to save their units, but it's all full HP, so why waste it? Null Overseer now for the undead. He's getting closer and closer to level 5. Claws of attack for him as well. Lich level up, plus 11 damage. And he does such a good job of killing the Kodos over and over again. Of course, the Kodo Beast provided 10% damage boost to the entire army, and they can eat the Fiends.
Bad position, but he has level 3 right now, by the way. 55 supply for Rosenkill. He really wants to close this out right now. So many Fiends. Here we go, engagement immediately onto the Lich. But the Hex comes too late. The Hex comes way too late, but still the Lich in a terrible position. Healing potion being transferred. He gets it. Just barely. There's a lot more coils and this Lich is saved. And was this the all-in? Now Fiends cannot be killed either because they're being borrowed. Blade Master is being attacked right now, but we have more heal waves. Abominations even coming in. Oh my god, Cash, he's feeling the pressure, he's retreating again.
Are the 5 years of waiting for the revenge, will they be over in a minute or two? The Abomination is not in the group, by the way, can be easily picked off. Yeah, big mistake by Rosenkill, but maybe it was a bait to force the next fight. There is mana for a coil. One more coil left. He's going for the Blade Master. He's right-clicking him. The Kodo the Abomination takes so much damage, and in the meantime, the volleys of the Fiend and the Lich kill one unit after another. What is Cash going to do? He's going for a hero kill once again. We see the first critical strike right after the backstep. There is no mana anymore. Town Portal being swapped, but the Hex comes in. Is it enough? Is it enough to pop the Town Portal? No, it's not. Rosenkill without a Town Portal now. Will Cash wipe the floor with him now, or is the army strong enough?
The Kodo is coming in from the side. Cash knows the Kodo is kind of safe right now without the orb. Is it though? We still have 53 supply. Nicely dodging the Devour. Nicely dodging again. Rosenkill is microing like a god. And the Burrow is just king right now because there's no dust. Level 5 for the DK. We have 47 supply for the Undead. And we have 30 for Cash. Level 3, level 3. It's almost gonna be level 4 if he kills one skeleton. This Berserker totally missed micro. Now going for the DK. There's no TP, man!
There's nothing anymore, but not enough damage. He has nothing except this one Raider. Lich is back. Another Fiend, another Abomination. He can buy so much time with it. Cash down to 28 food. He got an Invo Potion now. But he has to be so careful. He's playing kind of Dota right now. Level 4, finally critical strike level 2. So much more DPS. He has to be careful with the Lich. The mana is almost down. He goes for the hero kill once again, but was this a bait? Oh, you see critical strike. But Town Portal now, the Hex was not possible because mana down on the SH.
Oh my god. Such a big fighter. This is just nuts. But the Orc knows the Undead will just be coming back. He will just be coming back. How can he buy more time? He still has such a huge food disadvantage. 34 versus 49. I think it's been worse, but it's still bad.
Yeah, it's been worse. But there's a heal potion now and a mana potion. No town portal for Rosenkill. We have 2-0 upgrades on the Fiends. That's huge damage. And he's breaking.
He's finding the Kodo. But I think this is actually pretty good for Cash. He's just pulling him away from the main. And he does have a speed scroll if things get too dicey.
But it's a level 5 DK now with 2 coils. But Cash is just buying more and more and more time. He researches Pillage now. Will we see the base race game? The thing that won Grubby so many tournaments. Huh?
Nice. He can easily pick off the ghouls here. At least one. Here comes a Purge. Every little thing he can kill for free is of course good for him. This game is still on a knife's edge, guys. It's not over yet. He gets another ghoul. He's baiting a coil, which is actually okay, I think. One heal self should get rid of that damage. But Cash still only 40 supply, man. He has never seen more than 40 supply, it seems, this game.
Yeah, it's like the good old Soko strategy without the 1000 gold. Oh, nice heal wave, just in time.
Baiting another coil. So now the DK has no more coils without the mana potion. This game is so scrappy.
Regen on the SH. No way of cancelling it for Rosenkill. Cash is getting in better and better and better shape. He has a destroyer up in the air right now. Speed scroll being used to buy more time.
He's gonna lose that one grunt, it seems. But it's gonna take some time anyways.
He shall not use the coil, I feel. Maybe on the Kodo, but not for a grunt. Ensnare. Oh, nice.
He's gonna get ensnared. This is good by Cash, and maybe Rosenkill is being toyed with too much. By the way, how many fiends is this? 8 fiends? 9 fiends?
9.
Oh, but he's gonna lose the Kodo right now. Kodo, of course, very slow units. That's a big loss. Is he gonna go for it? Is he gonna go for the hero kill? No. No, he's not.
By the way, we see Warsong Battle Drums upgrade and the more Headhunters for Cash. So it's not 10%, it's 25%. We see the 200 critical strikes already. With the next Kodo upgrade, it will be even more.
Question is, when does Cash feel strong enough to fight? Right now his Blade Master's kind of fighting a portion of the army solo, but no, can't really win that. He forced another Nova though.
But he lost the Kodo Beast. He loses another Kodo Beast, right? And level 5.5 for the Death Knight. Blade Master is back in the base. Needs some heal, needs some mana regen. So many Headhunters.
Oh, the main bases are gone, by the way. And the main gold mines.
Main gold mines are gone. No gold income anymore. Of course, both can sell items, but the undead can sell buildings. Will this be the huge advantage now for Rosenkill? 62 versus 42. Cash is on the edge of being eliminated in the open qualifier by a guy who hasn't seen a tournament in 5 years.
But does he want to fight into those burrows? By the way, one thing I expect Cash to try to do is go for the Lich kill. There's no invul on him. With a Hex, a well-timed Hex on the DK, he might be able to get it because I cannot see Cash winning a straight-up fight.
No Kodo Beast anymore.
I definitely did not expect Rosenkill to win this. It's not over yet. It's not over yet, but the ball is in his court.
He pulled all the Acolytes to have some meat shield. There is one Kodo Beast left. He needs to keep the Kodo Beast alive at all costs. 1 Abomination, 9 Fiends, 1 Destroyer, and 200 gold remaining for Rosenkill. 42 food for Cash. We have 2 Raiders, 4 Headhunters, 1 Kodo, and 2 Grunts. It is a battle of the Undead Scourge versus a Blade Master and his support. Cash can never leave his base, obviously.
Yeah,
Everything is up at...
stay back here in the burrows. Try to use them for support, but he's gonna need a lot of support, man. He cannot go for the DK. That guy's basically immortal with a Death Pact.
He has to go for the Lich.
I think that's his best bet. But there is Destroyers, so unless he fucks up, the Hex should not screw him over. And there's nothing else he needs to dispel. Just the Hex.
Rosenkill can fight on Blight. That one sacrificial skull brought him so much HP regen over the entire game. A game on a knife's edge, as they say. Cash trying to bait Rosenkill into the range of the Orc Burrows. They are all filled with peons.
And now he's starting to use his mana.
Lich has
damage.
to be so careful.
He has the mana regen from the statue. That's a good choice by Rosenkill. Coil Nova will eliminate a Troll Berserker immediately.
So for Cash it's about keeping the Kodo alive. For Rosenkill it's about keeping the statue alive. He needs the regen. Do you remember King Crimson versus Mad Frog? The unit that won the match was the statue, providing heal and mana throughout eternity.
And this is a big deal, man. The SH has used 2 heal waves already. He still lost the Berserker, and he really needs all of those heal salves for the Blade Master. Blade Master needs to go crazy. Coil Nova,
Again.
Berserker dead again.
64 versus 83. The fortress is gone. A big blocker is gone. No one is building anything, obviously. Cash can never produce anything ever again. Will we see one more fight? He needs a Blade Master in beast mode. Rosenkill is giving up his spot. Cash is moving out. But both are back. Second statue. So important. So important.
I think Rosenkill should get out of here and expand. I don't know why he's staying.
He has no gold for that at the moment.
Yeah, but he can sell stuff. And yeah, he's retreating right now.
He's leaving his sweet spot. Cash is moving out as well. Will he get the air bomb? That would be a big thing. Get the blocker away. But no, not yet.
He's trying to go for any bit of free damage he can. Once he sees the under turnaround, that's when he runs. He just tries to get every slice in there he can.
By the way, he can't sell stuff because all his acolytes are at the army.
Yeah, of course.
He'll
but he
lose
can
so
just
much
send them
time.
back.
He will lose so much time.
Yeah, but he has all the time in the world. I mean,
The player's forces are
what's
under attack.
time gonna do for Cash? I guess he can creep the Warlord now, but that alone is not gonna be enough.
Claws plus 9 on the Lich. It's plus 20 now.
Oh, holy crap! That is actually the item that can win in the game.
The Wind of the Wind.
That's a lot of disable for the demon, for the Blade Master. DK, excuse me. And in that time, he needs to kill the Lich.
Yeah, of
That's
course.
the one way he can win this.
Remo's talking about the Wind of the Wind. But there are 2 destroyers. He can dispel the Wind twice. Is this the final fight we are about to witness here? Mercenary control for Cash. Here we go, immediate focus on the Shadow Hunter, and on the other side we see the focus on the Lich, but Blade Master's getting focused as well. Coil Nova, he's popping down. Able push, no! What the fuck? Well, I tried hard! Cash is out! Rosenkill gets his revenge!
Oh man. I did not think that was gonna happen. Maybe 1% odds I would have given this. Rosenkill, man. Where did you come from? How is this possible? He just destroyed Europe's best orc
Yes.
for years.
His first tournament in 5 years. And
I mean,
here he is.
It was very well done by him. We have to say one thing though. I don't want to take the glory away from him, but that was a good item.
Yeah, definitely. But that's the risk if you don't go for Spirit Walkers. Without Dispel, without Spirit Link. It's hard. It's hard.
And that is the first huge upset we have
Yes.
today. Rosenkill coming out of retirement. No idea what he's doing currently, what he's been up to, but he defeats Cash and he moves on to the next round.
That's sick.
Round number 5.
Sick. Oh, we have in